Hello there. This short demonstration on a Conar 224 tube tester, and we're going to test a couple of valves. They're both ECC 83 valves. One's a good one and the other one's a weak one. And we're going to do it straight from the Conar condensed operating instructions. And the first thing we do is switch the tester on, and we center that line voltage meter till it's in the middle there. And for this setting, these are all taken from a supplementary tube chart from Conar, and it's best to use this chart as the original chart contained a few not errors, but this is the better way of testing. So for this one, switch A is set to number 3 position, switch B is number 8 position, and we're going to leave switch lever C for the time being and move D to 20. I'm going to insert the valve now, and we'll just let it warm up and just center the line. It's in the center from my position here. And the first test we're going to do is the filament continuity test. And for that one, according to the manual, it's at 9, lever 9 goes up to the test position. And you can see it's lit here, the filament continuity light, so we know we've got a good filament. So if it's good, you'll put it up to the top, to the C position. If it's bad, obviously you're going to have to get another valve. The second test we're going to do is to check for cathode shorts. And for that, there's a dual triode valve. So the first test is on the first triode, and we move lever 8 to the test position as well. And on this one, it shouldn't glow. If it glows, we've got a short there. So that comes down. We can test the second triode now. That's lever 3 up to the test position. Once again, there's no light there, so we know we've got no cathode shorts. On this valve, it's pins 4, 5 and 9 are actually connected, so we can do a element continuity test. And so that one's all from the chart book. Lever 5 goes into the 4 position, and as you can show, it's showing continuity. Sorry, that was lever 4. Lever 5 into the test position, and once again is showing continuity. So 4 and 5, part of the heater circuit, the filament circuit, so everything's okay there now. So now we can go ahead and do the quality test, and for the first triode, it's levers 6 and 7 go into the test position. We'll just center that needle again, go into this test position, and we can press the read meter button. From where I'm standing, it's about showing 75 there on the first part. And so for the second test, on the second triode, it's levers 1 and 2. And once again, I'm getting about 76 there. So that's more or less the complete test on a ECC 83 or 12AX7 valve. I have another one here. Now this is a known weak one. So we'll just go ahead and do the test on that. Once again, you can do the complete test while it's warming up. You'll move lever 9 up to the test position, so we've got filament continuity. Levers 4 and 5, so we've got the element continuity between the heater circuit. So everything's okay on that one. So this 9 now can go to the C position, and we can go ahead and test this weak valve. So the first one again, the first triode, 6 and 7. And as you can see at that, it's just getting into the green. For the second triode, levers 1 and 2 to the test position. And this one, slightly weaker, that triode, it's just into the yellow and very weak. Now that's is a known weak valve, and that's using the supplementary tube chart data. So what we're going to do now is test the same valves using the original setup data. And the first one we're going to check again is the good valve. And for the original setup data, switch A goes into the 1 position, and switch B stays the same, that's in the 8 position, and the D actually goes down to 10. So once again, we can put that. If you want to check, we know it's got good continuity, so that can go straight into the 9 position. Just set the meter in the center there. And for the first triode, 6 and 7, we'll do the, and once again we're getting a reading about 84, slightly higher than the first from the last test using the supplementary data, but it's about 84 for where I'm standing. And the other triode, and once again about 84, 85, so it's a well matched valve, that one. Now if we test the known weak valve using the old system, I'll check the first triode first, let it warm up a bit. That's showing weak and it's warming up. So this is the known weak one. It's actually showing about 80 there. And the other triode on 1 and 2 to the test position, and that's showing about 82 as well. So that's the known weak valve, and before it was slightly in the green and the other triode was in the yellow. So it's a lesson to be learned. Use a supplementary tube chart if you've got one. Well, thanks for watching. Bye bye.